Hello, y'all. My crypto journey. How I got started on crypto, getting sweat equity. Now, when I came on to blockchain in 2019, I did not have a great deal of money, and 2020 was really going to uh, cement that. So, what do you do in that case? I didn't know anything about coin market cap. I didn't know anything about coins that were at 2 cents at that time that I could buy at that level. I didn't know anything about that. But what I had asked the Lord is, how I need you to help me get on the chain. Please show me how to get into crypto in a way I can understand and I can access. Because I wouldn't have known what to buy even if I had bought it. I didn't understand cryptocurrency that completely. I did know that Bitcoin was something that I needed to get into and crypto was something I needed to get into, but because I don't understand cryptography, at least I didn't then, and I didn't have knowledge of how this whole thing worked, I needed a way that I could learn at my own pace as a writer, as a musician, and as an artist. Well, the Lord showed me to a website known as Steemit on the Steem blockchain, STEEM. However, to make a very long story short, in crypto, when members of a community cannot decide who is going to run a particular front end or a particular chain, they fork it. Steem forked, and the fork that I chose to go with is called Hive. Y'all hear me talk about it all the time. And on Hive, the blockchain, the front end that I choose to use most often is a little place called PeakD. Y'all have heard me talk about PeakD before. And as we get on to PeakD, here we are looking at the different communities that are available. So if you have time and talent but not enough money, these are just the subscriptions that I have and that I interact with on a regular. Places where I can put my work. Alien Art Hive, I'm a fractal artist. A lot of fractal art goes in here. One of my finest friends on the blockchain is also in here as an artist. Um, Sketchbook, another good art community. For more art that is more related to things, if you will, in the real world and people. Things that are more immediately recognizable than Alien Art Hive. Writing is writing. Free write is also writing. Hive Hustlers is for business people, entrepreneurs on the blockchain. I want to actually go into this one because some of you that pay attention to things on the platform will notice one of our people, True Mystique, who's on YouTube. Shout out to True Mystique. Also made the jump. She's also now on PD in Hive Hustlers. Now, there are a lot of communities here. Motherhood is very popular. Hive gaming, movies and TV shows. If you can sit around and get engaged and share on-chain arts, another big one. If you can get engaged in sharing what it is, who you are, what you do, and what you enjoy, and how your life is going, you will find somewhere to be able to do that in all this long list of things that you have in terms of communities. There is plenty of space for everybody. Now, you're going to have to go through this yourself, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this link to the Hive community, to PeakD communities. Now, mine is on night mode. Most people are probably going to see when you come on PeakD for the first time, you're probably going to look a bit more like I need to put you in day mode so you look right. And I don't even remember how to do that. Oh, wait, PeakD settings. Let me put this in day mode so y'all will see what you actually will see because it generally comes on to, yeah, I'm on dark mode, light mode. Okay, so let's go back because most of you will see this in light mode. Let me go back. All communities, there. When you are not logged in and you have not had a chance to get in it, this is what you will actually see. You will probably see it in light mode. So let me do that here. All these different beautiful communities that are available, architecture and design, German, Ukraine, more writing, well, used to be in there. That's too long a story. More about TV and cinema, urban exploration, book clubs, amazing nature, Cuba. Just go in there and look around. Music Zone, Discovery, IT, Rant, Complain, and Talk. This would probably be, I have never been in here because the drama on YouTube wears me out. But if you need to go have a rant, a complain, and a talk, go in here. This is the drama corner for Hive. It's not the only drama corner, but it's one of them. Different games. CyberX is a first-person shooter game like Doom, for those of you that are into that. Splinterlands is, I would say, is in the family. I know I saw it up in here. Is in the family of Dungeons and Dragons or Final Fantasy. Will be more in that class of things. Old Final Fantasy, not new Final Fantasy, but it's in that class of things. It is a what is the term for that? I can't think because I don't game. If you like cloud photography, if you have something to show us from your Sunday walk, Saturday memories, sunset photography, fascinating insects of the world. I know Funky Lovers is in here. So if you like mushrooms for whatever reason that you like mushrooms, it's all in here. Um, German soccer, all kind orchid lovers, all kind of things. Have a look around and find your spot because there is somewhere that you can come in here and begin to build sweat equity. Now, in order that you keep from being frustrated, because one of the hardest things for a human being to do is watch other people make money around them and not know how to get to the money. This is somewhat unorthodox. We're not supposed to talk about this on Hive, but also one of the reasons that Hive does not retain people is because people don't tell you the real. If when you get ready to join communities, find things you're passionate about, but make sure you find a community that has people in it that are also passionate about it, and they're there supporting and voting each other. And make sure, since Hive is about 46 cents right now, that you find posts that have double digit. You're in communities that have double digit rewards, meaning that people with a lot of stake on Hive are in there paying attention and voting up those posts, so that you don't have to feel discouraged. The other reason you want to do this is because every dime on Hive that you make immediately, there is an investment option so you can make more than about 23 cents of interest, 23 on every dollar, 23% interest. When you get your rewards, a quarter of it goes into savings automatically. It's like a shall we say, a 4-month rolling CD because it takes 13 months for you to get out of Hive Power, which is a sense of Hive savings staked up, but it's at 2.84% interest already. You don't have to do anything. If you made $10, 250 worth of Hive goes into that situation immediately and makes 284. So it makes a certain amount of interest. The other part of yours is in Hive back dollars, which is basically a measure of how many Hive would go into a particular. There's enough Hive backing that to back a dollar. That you can put in HBD savings and make 20% interest. So you want to make moves from the beginning, given that there's a bull run coming. If you are interested in crypto sweat equity, you want to make good moves from the beginning. Because the other thing you can do on Hive is put your invested money to work. You can take your Hive power, loan it out to other projects that are voting on certain kinds of content, and be paid in liquid Hive or a related token that's built on the chain that can then be sold back for Hive if you need to do that. Set yourself up to succeed by choosing things that you are passionate about, but make sure that other people moving around in there, voting, supporting, commenting, and also that there are large commenters and voters who are there as well. Look for those things right away. And if you start right, this is the other thing. Consistency is all. If you're going to do a post and a half on Hive in several weeks and be mad because nothing happens, it's not the place for you. You don't have to be me, of course, because there's only one Ms. D and there's only one you. But have a plan. Be there often enough for the community to get to know you. Have a plan. Pick a community that you can be regular in. Regular can be once a week, 3 times a week. Put yourself on a schedule even. And then put it up. The thing about Peak D is you can schedule posts. Let's roll up here. Once you get your account, you click this little button here and you can schedule a post. So let's say create a post, and then you can schedule it. I'll show you the button. We can't actually do it right now, but you can. See that? We can't actually do it at the moment, but we see that we have a schedule button. So anytime within a month, you can use this button right here, which it won't let me do because I don't have anything in there, and schedule this for a future event. And so what you want to do is get some, oh wait, am I even sharing the screen? No, hold on, you can't see any of this. All right, hold on. Okay, so what you want to do, we're going to go up here and do this again. Move myself over here. Go here, create a post, which we're already in because I got ahead of myself. Then you hit schedule. And this will let you schedule. Of course, now it's not going to let me do it right now, but this button here will let you schedule your post. So you don't have to be here every day. What you need to do, why am I not even on the screen? What you need to do is figure out what you're going to write and then schedule it out 3 times a week, 4 times a week. I do 7 days worth of post, but I'm not sitting up here on the computer just every day. I use the scheduler to spread content out. And because I am able to do that, people actually see me. People have gotten used to me being around. They understand the quality of my work. I have regular readers. And if you have regular readers, you have regular voters. And regular big voters, what happens is they like steady income too. So once they can rely on you to be around, then they vote you regularly. Why? Because they like steady income too. You become an asset to the chain and keeping things moving and keeping money moving around by being consistent. So it benefits you to stay around and it benefits you a little bit more to stay around because you become a benefit to somebody else. But all this is voluntary. You can set your own schedule. And this is how you will get your crypto sweat equity. My time on Steemit and Steem paid for my first Bitcoin. The Steem that I bought over paid for the pandemic, filled some gaps in the pandemic for me. I have never yet had to sell any of my Hive or HBD, not yet. But when the next bull comes, I will make good, judicious moves. Now, okay, Miss D, what's in your wallet? None of your business. Just know there are reasons that I can feel comfortable making videos at 1:39 p.m. and 3:35 p.m. And it's a ridiculous late hour in the morning, but I get up when I want to. And part of what gives me the confidence of being able to do that is, for number one, Big D schedules my stuff, and so does YouTube, but also knowing that I can create something that not only makes crypto sweat equity for me, but at this point is also earning me between a total of 22.84 interest. Do that for 3 years and 4 months straight. See what happened to you. I invite you before the next bull market. If you don't have money to invest, but you have time and a talent, I would invite you to consider Peak D as a way to earn your crypto sweat equity. I will put a link to the community page and I will put a link to the sign up page for you to check out. And if any of you in the comments lets me know this is something you're interested in, I'll do a walkthrough on how you do that. All right, y'all have a good day now. We need to talk about, okay, so we're going to get all this stuff. We're going to trade to Bitcoin and then we're going to need a wallet. Okay. Well, Miss D, what's in your wallets? Well, we'll talk about what wallets I have so that you know where to put your crypto, whatever it may happen to be. Because as we found out from FTX, one of the greatest rules about crypto is don't leave your money on exchange any longer than you have to. You want to get that money out of there, you want to put it somewhere secure. And we'll talk about what I use to keep my money secure so that some person on exchange doesn't run off with $200 billion and take my money with it next time. And Peak D comes with its own internal wallet. But you also can take even your money on Hive and put that on a cold storage wallet. And I'll show you what I use for that as well. Next time. Y'all have a good day now. Goodbye.